Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't put deodorant on yet today. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm doing that live. Look at that. Quad's putting on deodorant. This one's not even mine. It doesn't work for me. That's hers. That's hers. I don't know why it's over here. Oh, I actually used it the other day and it sucked. Okay. But I also, my hormones are like different. So, I think that has a lot to do with it too. I need the fan. Jesus. Okay, not Jesus. Jesus. We belong together. Alright, here we go. Figure Mariah Carey in the house. Mariah Carey in the house. Alright. I didn't. Hi. This tooth. This lip stain. I'm telling you, it's my lips are super dry. We belong together. Do, 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 do. Oh, you can see like all my bed stands. How is everyone? Whoop whoop. Whoop-de whoop. Oh yeah, so much better, brighter. It's so much better, brighter. Yeah, I loved Mariah Carey. Not loved. I mean, I guess I do. I love some of her music. What did the password change in a matter of fucking 20 seconds? What? Oh, my caps was on. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Let me just finish sending this. Shit. Did I just lose my drafts? I forgot to hit send on an email. Hold up. Hold up. Shoot. Friggle sticks. I'm watching me on TV right now. Hi everyone. That's not what I'm looking for. Why did it just do that? Shit. Shoot. I'm trying to work on that. I think I lost it. Alright. Not the email, something else. Oh well. Good morning. Whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop whoop. What is up with that, right? What is up with that? All the time. All the time. We belong together. So listen. Hi, good morning. So, I just did Aries. I don't know. It doesn't look like it uploaded. I think I might have clicked out of that along with something else I was working on. Ooh, my elbows seem to be a little dry. Holy moly, everyone should watch Aries. You know, I've been telling you guys to watch in order. Well, I don't usually like the word telling, nor I was asking. I guess I just kind of been talking. And the numbers are off. So, I don't know. If you're not following like that, then I guess it's not that important to you. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know what to say. I'm assuming, you know, you're going to mesh with all of them anyway. But, I'm literally telling a story. So, I don't know. I mean, I always tell stories, but this is different. So, for those who are watching and watching in order, you wait. You wait, because not only am I reading a story, I'm shifting shit. Okay, so that's the last time I'm saying that. So that's on you guys on how you want to pursue my story. But I would tell you it'd be your loss. Just saying. Just saying. So, good morning. But with freaking coffee is like, it's just been sticking in my teeth lately. Aries. All right, I did that this morning. I want to say a couple weeks ago, I feel like I'm loud. I want to say a couple weeks ago, I was like, you guys all coming in as Aries. This time you were coming in as Cappy, so I think I'm definitely going to do Cap snacks. But, oh, so much channeling. So muches. My hand just disappeared. Anywho, I don't know what I want to wear. The jewelry. That feels loose, and it was never loose before. That's strange. That's strange. And I normally don't do that, but I've been feeling it lately. Anywho, that's fucking, ooh, my mouth, that's loose too. What the heck is going on? My fingers keep changing with the atmosphere. What the friggle sticks? Where's all my other jewelry? Kids are taking my shit left and right. Driving me ape shit. Okay. I don't even feel like wearing that now. That just made me feel funny. You want to know what it is? Because I haven't been wearing my rings, my jewelry. So when I put that energy back on my hands, it's whoa. What was I saying about Aries? Yeah, a couple weeks ago. Wow, Court. Hello. A couple weeks ago, I was like, y'all coming in as Aries. Lots of channeled messaging. Pretty strong message. Okay. I could feel the indifferences. It was insane. Because I know that's going to come into play soon. It is time to move the energy troops, right? You choose to sit in something that's already been set up. So this is what I'm picturing with Aries too, along with a trillion other freaking messages. I feel like so many other messages, and I'm repeating myself, which is crazy. Not abnormal for me though. Wow, you guys' energy is like, it's bopping around. I'm feeling it. You're making me bop. Bop, bop, bop. Is that a song? Bop, bop. Who knows? Yeah. It's almost like you yourself physically put something into order, motion. Some of it may be legal, I'm not sure. You're looking at the legal side of it for sure. We had the Three of Pence and Justice side by side, so whatever's happening there. The lawyer, the Hermit came out, so it's possible there's a lawyer involved. All right, like, so be careful with contracts, or what you're doing is you're sitting on it, right? Like it's like you've done all the work, or a majority of the work, but it's like you're not following through. It's like I don't know what the energy's waiting for. You know what I mean? Like, what are you waiting for? Something's already set in motion. Like, you can't, I don't know if someone's trying to change something, not necessarily change their mind, but nor really change the contract. I just feel like it just needs to be set in motion. It's like, what are you doing? So it's almost like, I'll tell you what card I got. What card came out, right, is obedience. And I had already felt the freaking structure and discipline before this card came out. Like, that reading was insane. The amount of channeling was, I'm telling you, I haven't done that in a while. And then I felt like the power behind it after I said this, all right? But this is what it ended up being. It says, where'd that go? Okay. It says, what rules are you considering when you ask the question? You will be sorry if you're going to break the rule that's already protected for you and others, okay? So it's not a universal threat, but it's also telling me there's something there, okay, that needs to be set into motion. Even though you might not like authority right now, it is time to obey what's already been set into motion. So it's like mentally, you know, like moves need to be made, right? This is a time to learn the lay of the lands and to follow the customs and to keep things in order. Learn the steps of the dance before you attempt to change them to suit you. So it's like, you know, something's set, and I almost said predestined, but you know something's set in order. And it's like you're sitting on it like a sitting duck. Like, what? It's like, what are you waiting for? The amount of music that came through in that song was insane, but it was more love. Like, I can't live without you. Stuff like that. And then Mariah Carey, we belong together. So that, the Aries read itself was a whole lot. But like, and you could be dealing with a Cancer Leo. I don't know, because then I read this. It says, there are rules for everything. The sun rises and the moon sets, and they dance together in perfect steps. So you are, even though you guys are so different, or whether it's a boss, a relationship, children, it doesn't matter. You're a perfect match with something, right? So it's like, I don't know if you're sitting on it because you're hesitating. You know, it's like, it's already been set in order. It's almost like somebody knows what's going down, or somebody knows the order is supposed to go. You know, I don't know, but it's almost like if you're trying to stay in something you shouldn't be in, it's like it's already done. Something's already been set. Like, so if it's like if you're constantly trying to fix something that you know you can't, then forget it. You're screwed. It's gonna come in. Like, it's gonna go out, so something new to come in, something like that. Or it's like, whether it could be fear, it could be anxiety that's stopping you from proceeding, or it's like ready, set, go. I don't know if you're pumping yourself. I don't really feel like you're pumping yourself up. It's more like you just know. It's like the natural vibe. It's like you just know it's time. So and I just saw the Seven of Swords, and it's like surprised, because I've been feeling that, but it's like secrets exposed, or a secret, right? But so something's already been laid to order, and it's like, you know, you know, you feel it. There's no way around it. Like, it's a given. So I don't know, Lucy, there's no one out there. So I don't know if, I just feel like, I don't know, what are you, a sitting duck? Because the expression that just came to me is, you're sitting, come on, in or out? Scoot, scoot. Go. Yeah. No, I was talking to the dog. Oh. Yeah. So the expression I was getting is, you're sitting on a landmine. That just came to me. So like, meaning like you're sitting on a landmine. Like that, I'm taking that as like, that's like a really good thing too. Like, don't ask me why, I just felt that, because normally it's like a landmine and like an explosion, but like could be a really good explosion, right? But like, I just saw eruption, but that wasn't in like a sexual way, but this is not in a sexual way, but I don't know. It's like a flower, very sexual. It's like deep poetry. Anyhow. Or like with you sitting on it, it's like a sitting duck. Like, what? I don't know. Someone's just sitting. You know, it's like, but if you don't feel like it's time, then fine, it's not time. But like, the universe is certainly saying it's time for something. And I feel like that would be a message for whomever is feeling it. Not, I don't, not like, I wish they would make a move, or I wish I could have this. It's not like that. That message was very decisive. It's for somebody who's kind of sitting duck right now. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Like, it's already been set into motion. But I don't think anyone's backing out. It's just the universe is like, what are you doing? Like, it's not a threat, but it's very, like, authority figure. Like, it's set into place. Like, a law, you can't break it. There's consequences. So it's definitely, like, universal law. So, but I think you'd be comfortable with it, like, as if you knew something was guided, as if you knew, because something's already set in motion, if that makes sense. Whether it's a contract, whether it's a move, whether it's work. You know, I don't know if you're starting to feel the pressure, you know, only because I'm saying, like, you're sitting on a landmine, like, but I also feel like that's like a gold mine. I don't look at it as negative. It's almost like what you have planned is literally setting you up for a lifetime. Like, you don't even need to hesitate, but that's hesitation because it's obviously probably something new, right? It just really depends on what you're sitting on. But I feel the vibe of a gold mine when I see, like, you struck gold, you know. So I don't know if it's a creative project, you know what I mean? But it's like, it's in your head or it's on paper. Move on it. Go with it. Move. Like, I sit here sometimes, me, myself, and get frustrated, or I can cry, or I can doubt myself, or I can get to the point where I'm like, I'm belittling myself. Like, what are you're making yourself feel like you're not good enough. Like, I can pull that off sometimes when I'm all up in my thoughts and being like, I can't figure out my fucking next move, right? Like, it could become so emotionally frustrating for me because it's like, I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I've tried and I can't place it. I can't, when I get in the mood where I feel like I can't create it, but you know you can, but it's a block, yet you're forking a road, right? But it's like, I sometimes that energy with the Scorp in me, it can get the best of me. And I'm not one that likes to give up, but there's certain scenarios where I'm like it comes to like refusal, right? So, but then I always push my way out of it. That's when shit gets deep, when that Scorp hits me. And yeah, I'm gonna blame it on that Scorp energy because yeah. And so I can see if you really don't have a clue, but don't you dare sit in that energy, right? Push your way through. But if you don't have a clue, that's different. That message is not for you. This would be something that you placed in order, or you know the universe placed it, and you're sitting on it. So whomever that message is for, it's strong. Now, I almost hesitated on telling you only because I didn't want anyone to feel rushed or pushed. But I think you would feel good about this. I feel like this is something you've been working on or thinking through. Like, you know what I mean? So I think if anything, it's just the anxiety that might be stopping, or like I said, like your own thoughts, like, you know what I mean? But like, if you've been working on this and you know, and you feel it, no more sitting around. Like, I pray for those days. I pray for those days where something just comes to me and I have an epiphany, or I can put it on paper. Like, even if I knew it was going to take 6 months to get it down or 2 years to complete, like, I crave those days. So if you've already had that moment, please take my advice. Do not sit on it. Things do come and go. There is a universal timing for things. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't want anyone to feel rushed with that message. But do you feel my adrenaline? Do you feel my energy? It's like, don't not sit on something like that. Now is not the time. The universe, I'm telling you, they're not trying to rush you. They're trying to make it really clear that you go for this. Like, there's something with a gold mine here too. So I'm telling you, don't take advantage of having that creativity, that image, that vision. Don't, you know, like, I crave those moments. Crave them. It's like, it's epiphanies, psychic stuff, you know. So I hope that helps some people out there, because that was a very strong message for someone. Watching the Aries may help you. I also think it's way bigger than just the Aries reading though. Okay, so anywhoosie, how is everyone? Whoop, whoop. Everybody good? And I almost said whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. I don't know what's up with that. But I just saw 3737, 137, 37 likes. So 3737 is definitely relevant for you guys. So let me get on that for you. And it's funny because the last number I looked up was 7373. And this is just the opposite. So 7 and 3 is just a 10. So it'd be an 11, which would be a 2. Yeah, you're probably at your crossroads, but it's like, it's more than just your crossroads. It's like, you know, something's huge. All I see is green right here. It's weird. It normally doesn't pop up with something like that. It's pretty. It's the meaning that lies to the person whom it's intended for. Yeah, see, so a particular set of digits, it's very specific. You know that word, specific, that one word I can't say. That one unique person. Okay. Or people. Let's see. The 3 and the 7 combination is a sign that the ascended masters are acknowledging your inner true divinity and are happy with your progress. Allow the flow of positive abundance to shower down upon you as you deserve these rewards from past efforts in your new future. See what I'm saying? That's another message. Just let it flow, but go after it. Positive abundance are going to shower. That's that gold mine I had to have been feeling, right? And then again, the 3 and the 7 is a sign and an acknowledgement. Just go be happy. Hey, what? She's definitely somewhere. I let her out, yeah. Can you get me a glass of water, please? How'd you sleep? Good. So that's, again, it has to do with a lot of stuff I just said, guys. Okay, they're acknowledging you, your true divinity. So it's like, it's almost part of your purpose, and they're happy with your progress. But again, now is the time to allow the flow of positive abundance to shower. Like I said, I could feel it. It's a gold mine, guys. I don't know what you're sitting on, but go for it. Please go for it. It's time. Okay. So let's see what other messages we get. And this is just prominent. Look at that pretty green. It's very symbolic. It's beautiful. It almost reminds me of a grasshopper face. What, babe?
Also, I almost hit a bus.
You almost hit a bus?
Mm-hmm. The roads looked literally perfectly fine, and I was going to go in that fast. I was going like 30, probably. And the roads, literally, they look fine. I didn't even, like, nothing happened to me the entire time driving this whole way, and this was like 5 minutes before I almost got here. And I literally, like, went to go slow down to, like, turn onto, like, Talent Road. And, like, the bus was, like, there. And, like, but I didn't hit them, luckily, somehow.
That's good. Was it scary?
I wasn't scared, but my car's a piece of shit.
We got a little hoop-de-hoop.
Mom, there was nothing on the road.
No, obviously there was something on the road.
Dude, like, a piece of slush shouldn't make your car spin and almost hit something and not be able to stop. It shouldn't do that. And I know your car wouldn't, and I know every other car in this driveway wouldn't. It's just mine. Mine's really bad, and you literally never let me drive a safe car. I don't feel safe in mine.
She just threw a whole bunch of Scorp energy at me with a mix of Libra. Like, I don't feel safe. And then you never let me drive the other cars that are safer. So she just put balance right into that and try to justify, like, okay, whoa. All right. So, anywho, her emotions are deep right now. I mean, I just felt her energy like you wouldn't fucking believe. Hopefully she addresses whatever that is. Glad she's safe. But she's got a beat up car. You know, like your first car, or when you don't got too much money and you buy your first, you know, I almost said your first whip. It was my Nana's, right? She was driving mine for a very long time. I had a couple cars and I never minded which one she took, but then I was like, this is perfect. You know, take Nana's. It's older. It's like a Camry or something. It's older. It's the same age as her. She was born in '01. No, it's the same age as Mia. She was '04. So it's older, right? But barely any miles. You know, Toyotas, they go forever. Or is it a Corolla? Yeah, Toyota Corolla. And the other day, it's so loud. I still haven't fixed the muffler, but I haven't been in the car in a while, and it's got like the littlest hole. I know you can go like and weld it, you know, patch up a muffler. And the kids are kind of embarrassed of the car. Like it's a little whoop-de-boo. You know what I mean? It's definitely a whoop-de. So I picked them up, and I didn't realize how loud it was getting. But Caden's like, whip it or something. It was funny. What's up? Oh, let me tell you. Oh, where is it? She must have grabbed it. Okay, she's really gonna want that. I think actually, she grabbed it this morning. I threw it. Listen to this. I threw it on the floor last night at bedtime because I squeaked it by accident. She literally got down and grabbed it. I did it again without squeaking it to see what she would do. Went down and got it. Like she's attached to it. So we gotta pick up a second. But listen to me, I think it's on the stairs because last night when she went downstairs to hang out with Kim, it was in her mouth. So I actually think it's on the stairs. Or look on the bed. She jumped over there. Right here. Look on Mia's bed real quick because she jumped on the bed this morning. She could have brought it with her.
Oh, it's right here.
Oh, good. All right, love you.
Okay.
So, sipping that like it's tea. It's so weird. Anywho, we were laughing about her car. But what I was gonna say is she feels like the brakes aren't safe, but the old school brakes. You know what I mean? The ones you used to have to like slightly pump before you stop, and then you gotta like really put pressure down on the brakes to make the stop. It's the old school brakes, you know? So she just has to adjust. Although I think she might need brake pads. It's not squealing, but when I did start our car the other day, the brake light came on, but it didn't stay on. So I don't know. Anywho, holy energy. So you might need to woosah a little bit, but I think that's it. I made it pretty clear whatever message that was, and then that 3737 came out strong for you guys. Like I said, it's not like a threat from the universe by any means, but it's like you've been waiting to take action. So I don't know if you're trying to perfect something or, you know, I don't know. Some of you might need help in some area with something too. I don't know. Okay. So let's see what other messages came out, but I thought that was pretty important to deliver that one. Sheldon. Like he's just staring at me. Hi, Talon. He's so cute. He's so cute. The Aries is prominent. It's potent. You don't even have to be Aries sun, nothing. It's that quality. You know, it's the leadership. Someone's been smiling. Because I almost feel, you know, when your cheeks actually hurt from smiling. I just felt that. All right. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. And that song just came to me. Do the locomotion with me. You gotta swing your hips now. Come on, baby. So come on, do the locomotion with me. I feel like that speaks of motion, you know, because it brought me right back to, let's go. Things are in motion. There is a universal timing, guys, with seasons and storms and transits. You know, some people react better to topics. Some people know how to pursue that type of project with a different type of creative aspect within their chart. So it is purposeful. I hope that's a word. I don't know. I think so. Purposeful. I don't know. If not, it's Quartz word, right? So there is purpose behind it, you know. It's not meant for pressure. Again, this would be somebody who already has put something into motion. You already know. Wow, they're really stressing that, guys. Super really stressing that. Because it's not really about you. That doesn't really make sense. It's all about you. But if it's purposeful, right, there's a purpose. It's usually linked to humanitarian, helping, you know, an industry, the world. There might be something political here, especially with, you know, everything that's happening in the world too. Voicing your opinion. I mean, there's certain times in transits where people create differently. They look at something, they take that aspect of something and they make it their own, you know, especially if you're a motivational speaker or an influencer. Like, I have those strong qualities in me too, so I know when I have something like in front of me, I can work with things differently in different transits. So I don't know if it's like you've been sitting on it for a while, like it's the end of a transit type thing. Like it is something universal where it's like it needs to be put into motion. Like it's already had the need. Like you've had time already to sit on it. And to be honest with you, it could be like a big move, but I feel like it's a move in for universal things like structure, like not just like we belong together. It's not just like a person, you know. It's way more than that. It's there's a purpose, whether there's somebody else included or not. God, I hope that makes sense, because damn, are they stressing that? But somebody is probably a Cinderella. Or there's a Cinderella story. Because what just came to me is horse and carriage. But it's also love and marriage. It's the Bundys. Well, let's not use the word Bundy. You know, they got a family, they're corny, they work good together, but they're very sarcastic. Like, it's putting something together. They go hands in hands together or one another, and now we go again with Mariah Carey, we belong together. So yeah, there's obviously a love link too, right? But like, it's way more than that. I can feel it. It's almost like you just know. I don't need to dig, but It's enough with them stressing that already. Man, it's 35 minutes in. And it's just 444. It's your intuition, it's a guiding light. It's your guiding light. I don't know. Remember that? I almost said sitcom guiding light, but it was a soap opera. So maybe, you know, soap operas can be drama. They can be a little chaotic. They could be suspenseful, you know, like, so you're probably in that vibe too. I just saw, you know, when snow falls from branch to branch. It snowed last night, but it's raining too. So like, it's slick, it's heavy. And the way it just fell on top of the other branch, it was almost like an avalanche, but like a fluffy avalanche. But again, it could be that whole explosion I felt too, not like a physical avalanche. So if you're skiing or something, like, don't panic. It's not like that. It's like, maybe it's just saying, oh my god, I just want to step out of this. It's like, it's, this channeling's relentless. Maybe it's just saying, like I said, go with the flow, right? Because that was a message. But it's not as rush as you think. It's just time. Like, it's fluffy, it's airy. It's about the energy. It's not about the people, place, or thing. It's the right energy, if that makes sense. But I just explained that to you. It is linked obviously to divine timing, but it's the energy. For sure. It's the right energy to pursue, to land something, to pursue something, to put that creative mind to use, to start it, to go after it. Especially if you've been wanting to do it for a long time, or you had this vision for a long time. Which to me, it reminded me this morning, I had a vision, and it comes to me a couple times a year, especially the last like 6 years. And I was married again when it started, but it was as a child. I always pictured myself in this one scene, in this one home, with a new husband, a blended family. Like, I always knew from a young age that I would have children, and they would have children, and we'd blend our families. Now, mind you, that was a little scary growing up, knowing that I was getting married, and knowing that it's like, all right, you're just my first husband. Like, weird, right? Like, I got the goosebumps, but it's like, I knew it, I felt it. Ever since I could imagine that type of stuff, I always imagined it. So as a kid, I always kind of like imagined, like, well, maybe it's just, we ended up having our own kids too. But I don't even know how I tried to imagine it. I just always saw that. But I always pictured like younger kids. Like, the kids would be younger, so maybe it just took longer, because I am a divorcee, right? So if I was ever to be married, I guarantee that person would have kids. There's no question. I've known it my whole life. So I feel like it's one of those things, because that vision came to me again. And you never know how it's going to play out, but chances are I'll get remarried, guy. I'm a divorcee. You know what I mean? Like, I got no problem with love and marrying again. Like, I don't have that type of fear. So if it happens, it happens. But obviously it's going to happen one day, because I've seen this picture. So I don't know if it's like whatever you're pursuing, it's one of those things too, where, say you're in the army, or you were in the army. It's one of those things where you always knew you wanted to fight for the country, try to make something better, make the world better. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised. I bet, I don't even know, and I'm saying this statistic like I know. That was really weird. But like, I wonder how many people, when they go to like fill out, like they go into the military or whatnot, like, why do you want to do this? And I guarantee a lot of the answers are probably like, I just want to do it my whole life. I just protect, the family, the country. Like, It's all about rights, you know. I don't know. I just said that like I knew the statistic though, right? It's just one of those things where some people I always knew I wanted to go up and be a doctor. Like it's like your intuition's already telling you a vision you've already had for a long time, if that makes sense. This is like whoa channeling. Okay? So it's like I don't even need the cards today. But we're gonna use them. We got justice at the bottom of the deck, as I was just talking about that. So anywho, what's the date? 16th, January 16th, 2020. What do we got? What do we got? So most people that are in a spiritual situation, most of the time you do humanitarian work anyway, you know. So somehow, some way, somehow. That's what I love about spirituality. It's back to the religion thing, which is weird. They're having me talk about this because a lot of people are like, oh, be this, be that. I want this. Be this, be that. It's a religious thing. Or you grow up, it's meant for a belief, right? But like spirituality, it is not religion. It's how you live your life. It's your own beliefs. So I don't know what that's forgotten. You got the 4 coin. You're holding on tight to something. With the 10 of swords. It's time to let go. I don't know what you're holding on to. Alright? This could be that whole like pre-story of what someone's holding on to when they know they need to go. There's also the 4 coin does talk about stability, but not with it meshed right there with the 10 of swords at the bottom of the deck. Like, yeah, there could be stability in a situation, but that situation is dead. So this is deeper than just the message, but obviously it's got to be linked. There's been growth in a scenario too, for surezies. For surezies. It's not a booger, but I know it looks like I was totally just doing that. I mean, I was doing that, but I wasn't going after a booger. It was an itch. I don't want to go into too much depth here, but I do feel like you're all tangled up in something like you should not be tangled up in anymore, for sure. And then I just got that's the sound of the police. Oop, oop, that's the sound of the police. I wish I knew what that one, not that I wish, I don't sit here and dwell on the meaning of that one particular thing, but like I've been saying that off and on for a good month in the beginning of my shows. Well, I keep doing that too, something about a show or a segment, like I don't know what that's pertaining to. But whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. I don't think it's in reference to like watch your back, because that whoop whoop is like whoop whoop. I know it's the lights, right? But it's like when I feel the whoop whoop, it's I'm not feeling negativity or franticness, right? So maybe it's just the whole authority thing that kicked in with today too. But it's universal authority. Like whoop whoop, like the sirens, right? But like it's a good thing, like the gold mine thing. Like it's just gonna keep stressing that same shit, because now I just related that to today's energy. Like sirens are going off, like you know, it's something's dead and gone. Let's go. You're being a sitting duck. And when you're a sitting duck, what's that mean? You're vulnerable, right? And it's maybe you need to be vulnerable in this energy. Like, don't talk yourself out of it type energy. You know what I mean? So maybe somebody's trying to talk the way out of it. But it's like you're already pursuing something. You got the Nine of Wands and it came out reversed, even though I'm reading these upright right off the bat. And it just spun again. See? You're vulnerable right now. So I don't know if that's why you're having a hard time letting go, but this is the exact energy that's needed right now. You're having a really hard time, but right now is the right time. But maybe because, yeah, see, right now is the right time to leave something, to flip this. Lesson learned, 10 of Cups, fulfillment is here. That is that gold mine. I think you need to be vulnerable in order to pursue something. I think that's why they're stressing it. Because that makes perfect sense. A sitting duck is extremely vulnerable. And that did not occur to me when I was talking about a sitting duck earlier, okay? I was literally picturing like Mario Brothers and shooting the duck hunter, all right? But now I'm like really seeing, like, I get it now. Like, I wasn't thinking then like that. Like, they're actually talking about vulnerability. So it's, you almost need this energy to pursue, to let go and pursue. It's just necessary. Because if you're going to overthink that, or it's, then you're going to step into a whole nother energy. And I just heard disaster. Like, that could be a disaster. And I did see an erupting volcano, and it is playing with fire. All right, so you are playing with fire right now. Like, so obviously this message is for somebody who knows they've just been sitting on something. But you're sitting on a damn gold mine. So it's not even negative. It's a landmine. Like, there might be something with land. Like, whatever lands you're looking at, because that speaks of trees, land, there's something with land here. If you're looking at land, you hit a gold mine. There could be animals on it, or plants, butterflies. There's something with land. Could be a disaster relief with Australia with the fires, but I'm looking at this as like a property. There's like a property. There's different levels to this property, which maybe it's 5 acres. I don't, maybe it's acres versus levels. I don't know what that is. Maybe you're a very practical thinker and you do things in steps and stages, but like, there has to be hesitation. There's, because it needs to be set in motion. You already set something into play, but you're not pursuing it. But right now is a good time because you're nice and vulnerable. I don't know if that makes you feel, I mean, that feeling of vulnerability is not comfortable by any means, but there's something very beneficial about being and making moves in vulnerability. I feel like there was something flipped. Oh yeah, there was. The Hangman. Yeah, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Could be dealing with a Pisces, but got the Ace of Wands. So yeah, see what I'm saying? Like, it's already that creativeness, that spark. It's there. This is when you get it in a vulnerable state. That's when you're able to create. Your imagination is better. This is a bird. It looks like sperm. I don't know if it's a hummingbird. It just reminded me of like a pipe. Like a tadpole. I mean, it looked like a goldfish. And then it looked like a bird head. It looks like sperm too. It's like, this is all about like birth. Like, I think it's in a metaphysical way. Like, I don't think it's like, I mean, you could actually be having a baby, but it's like seeds that were planted, being pregnant, and then it's like, you can't stop the baby from coming out, right? When it's time, it's time. You can't control it. And I think if you try to control it, it's like, it's going to be harder to pursue. Reminds me of Tweety Bird's girlfriend. Didn't he have a girlfriend? Her eye looks just like his girlfriend or his little feminine friend. I believe it's Tweety Bird. It looks just like her eye. Some of you might see that. I can't remember. Was that Bugs Bunny? Sylvester with the cat? Looney Tunes? I don't know. Don't drive yourself loony. I'm trying to figure this out. I keep hearing, so come on, do the locomotion with me. And that's like, you gotta swing your hips now. Like, you're being asked to do it. So come on, you know, swing your hips now. Import, export. I just thought of the locomotive, the train. I don't know. Jeez. I don't know if you've been holding on to an idea. Nah, this is more like you're holding on to something, like, because you're just like, there's uncertainty, but that's probably because you're even more vulnerable. But like, while you are vulnerable, this is when your Ace of Wands is here. It's that creation. Like I said, guys, it's all about the energy right now. So come on, do the locomotion with me. You got the 8 of coins. See, yeah, this is a project, this is work, this is research, this is a study. You got the King of Wands, you're ready to go, ready to take action. Page of Wands, the fire's lit. Like, it's a good time to do something. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying this, because this has been mainly channeling. So I think I'm gonna do this read, and then we're gonna wrap it up and come back and do another one and another one. What's that, Biggie? And another one. Biggie and another one. I don't know, but this is it's time. Like, it's time to dig. Like, let's go. It's like you're picking someone's mind, you're picking at someone's brain. Like, it's like, let's go. There's 2 tools. It could be you and someone else. I just heard that song, U-N-I-T-Y. That's a unity. I forget who sang that. U-N-I-T-Y. Is it Missy? I don't know. I don't think so. It could be. I feel like it's definitely, if it's not Missy, like, is it the one that sang Supersonic? S is for Super, Queen Latifah, thank you. S is for Super, and the U is for Unique. Supersonic. There might have to be some type of release of funds with this 4 of coin. But I think it's way more than just that. Vulnerability is great. It's gonna open doors that I think you're aware of. It's just, are you gonna do it? It's time to really dig into it. And if you have it, so it's like, if you set something into motion, right? Now it's time to dig into it. There's no more procrastination. I don't really feel procrastination. Well, yeah, you're sitting up. Well, no, that's vulnerability. Yeah, but you're sitting around, right? You're sitting on a gold mine, like a land mine, like so. Yeah, you're sitting. You're sitting on it. It's time to dig into it. It looks like there's 2 people here, or 8. And I think this is way more. It's purposeful. I don't know if that's a word. Here we go again. I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. And then I want to grab one more, and then I want to use that deck to actually clarify. But I almost said quantify. So I don't know if you're working with quantum physics, which would make sense if you're working with land. Like, you're going to take a quantum approach. But I love quantum physics. Are you kidding? I work in the quantum field all the time with energy. But there is something more than that, too. quality. No, it's more quantity. Something needs to be qualified. I don't know what that's about. Quadruple. Quad is what, 4? I'm really good at math, but not when it comes to that kind of math. You give me numerology all day, I'll blow your mind. Maybe you feel like you're too vulnerable. Me and Courtney's bathroom thoughts. Maybe you think you're too vulnerable and you're worried about like saying too much, expressing too much. Is this too much at one time? Is it too much to swoop in and like whoo, you know what I mean? Like I think you feel like it could be too much. And then my other bathroom thought was, when I said quantity, you might be taking stock. You might have items, you might have some type of product. We did have the locomotion, you know what I mean? So like, but I think you might be actually a little worried that because you know you're vulnerable. I think you're worried about too much at one time. And I don't think it's you that can't handle it. I think you're wondering if someone else can handle the amount of oomph that you have. But man, it's so inspiring. So don't talk yourself out of is it too much? Like there's something there. Like, am I doing too much, or am I gonna frighten him or her because like it's gonna come off too much? Is it gonna come off like there's too much of this? Too like what? You can never have enough of something, really. Like little doses at a time. Like I don't, you know what I mean? Like, but don't do that. You got something to say or you want to go after something. If it's all there and you feel it, do it. I think that's might be your problem. It's like you know you're vulnerable, which is even more intimidating. But to me, it's saying, holy, it's like enticing. Like it might actually be a turn on for someone, that type of eruption. Maybe you need that type of eruption in your life. Just a thought. Just a bathroom thought. The thoughts in the bathroom for me are like, whoa, and I'm not even in the tub. I'm on the fucking toilet. So, let's get one more. And then I want to use that deck to really see what's going on, underlines energy. But I almost did this, but now is not time for this. So that's someone's energy, like uncomfortability. It's awkward. You don't know if somebody else thinks it's awkward. Like I don't, but it's time to start this project, this digging. It could be excavation. It could have something to do with land, productivity, quantity. There's something with materialism here, not as in money, but like you it's like the materials, like you have the materials. It's not that, it's minerals, something in the soil. And actually, after an eruption or devastation on land, there's something in the soil, there's something in the air there, there's light. It's like you see light where someone else doesn't see light. It's like little sparkles of like a whole bunch of goodness, and like we belong together. And I don't even think it's a relationship you're referring to. There could be a partnership here, but it's bigger than that. So it might be the two of you, or the two of your brains together are like, whew, they're like one. You put them together and the power is enormous. It's unstoppable. Someone could have been born in July, and then another one could have been born in August. I'm looking at, you got the 8 things there, even though it's the 8, but then you got the Ace of Wands, which is 1, right? But then you got all those things floating around, and there's 7 of them. And you put it into the fire, there's 8. So 16, you're still back at a 7. That's all about your purpose. So this is work too. It's not just love. There's got to be love here. I can feel it. It's linked to that vulnerability. The next step. This is just your new endeavor, I'm seeing shit. Something's moving to my right. My peripheral vision. I wanted to say peripheral. Longitude, but that wouldn't make sense. There's some math here. I almost said cheese whiz. Someone might like cheese, but a math whiz. I don't know what that's regarding. Longitude. Alright, one more for today. You got the Page of Wands and the 3 of Cups. So that's starting this new endeavor. Yeah, you're a little nervous. You might want to reach out to someone, or you're nervous about reaching out to someone. There could be a partnership, celebration. But it's like the match is lit. Burn the bridges. Burn the old bridges. Let's go. Happy celebration. I feel like for some of you that's not happy celebration, but it's going to be happy celebration. The match is lit. Like you must feel pressure, even though I don't see pressure here. But it's not so much pressure. It's speaking of vulnerability right now, and I don't think you like it. I don't think you like it. You're like, it's deep with the vulnerability, right? Because when you get vulnerable with something, someone, an idea, a person, it's once you do that, it's like the match is lit. Like there's no backing out. But this is like a time to celebrate. So in your mind, there's something that's going to be successful, because that card is screaming success to me. I feel like you feel like there's so much to get done. Still stuff left up in the air, which we're fully aware of. But I think you think if you sit back, my jeans just went right up my coochie. Like real quick, like by themselves. I don't know what that's about. And I was like really uncomfortable. That was very strange. I don't know if you think you sit back, you're benefiting yourself, but you're not. Like, you're tight quarters, like everything's like uncomfortable right now. But there's such success. What just happened? Wrong on something, like you're uncomfortable. That shit just slid up my freaking, like, hello. I think 65, 65. It was just 65, 65, 65. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, my energy is a lot, even looking right at you guys. And my energy is, but I saw there was 65 minutes, 165 likes. No, 165 people and 65 likes. Now everybody that, because it was buffering, watch, it's going to go up to 165 real quick. So you literally had 65, 65, 65. So it's like, not only is it amplified, it's tripled. It's tripled amplified. Gotta love quartz class. What was it, 65 again? Tripled 65. But let's see what that says. Right when I went out, yeah, more confident, time to embrace. It's a new mindset, oneself, it's maturity, significant values, knowledge, supporting one's personality. You don't need to validate nothing. It's already valid. You're more than capable to do various things in your area in life. Okay, so you're sitting in a very uncomfortable situation. Your angels, your messages, your material. Am I back? Did you hear my whole 65, 65? I'm going to try not to look at you. Can you guys hear me? Did you hear me explain the 65, 65? I need a yes for 65. Thank you for, you guys can all hear me. Now, a yes for 65. No. Yes. No. Okay. That's when it went out again. Listen to me. You're sitting on a freaking landmine. Like, abundance like you wouldn't believe, okay? So I'm going to do this again for you and hope it doesn't buffer. 65, 65, and it's triplified, which is not a word, right? Okay, but it's telling you to be more confident, embrace life with this new mindset you have. Be sure that of your one self, you are mature, it is success, you are significant, you do work with your values, your knowledge, you're more capable to do various things in various areas of life. So that's big, right? And then I got your angels. This is a message that your material life is about to change significantly. Accept some new additions or possessions to order to enter your life now with this combo. You had 65, 65, 65. It's not only doubly amplified, doubly. Okay, I'm thinking of doubling now, but like it's tripled. Okay, now I want pizza, but it's like triplified, which is not a word either. Gotta love me. Okay, so the energy is insane. You are sitting on a gold mine. Whatever this is, you have to be aware of this. It is time to put this into motion. I cannot stress it enough. Like, and I have to be careful what I say, okay? Because I work very differently when I channel in it spirit. Like, it's already in my head. And I've explained this to you before. It's almost like they're talking through me. And in the beginning where I was like, I don't know what would be more uncomfortable, what more scarier, that like I can actually hear them, or like they can actually speak through me. Okay, so they actually speak through me, which is I think a little more scarier for me at sometimes. You know, so like I had no problem just telling you that. Like there's something, I have some type of ability. I think this person has some type of ability, and it's powerful. I don't know how you would not be aware of it. You can definitely make an impact. You're sitting on a freaking gold mine. We belong together. You're gonna do it with someone. It's when the two of you come together. Look at this. I don't know what this is. When the two of you come together, I don't even mind that I can be weird like this. Like that is something. Like when your energies, like I always, when my hands move, I'm always moving energy anyway, right? I work. It's just what I do. But I don't, like, this is like, I don't know. It could. I'm not even gonna look at you guys. I'm just going to absorb my energy into this crystal, okay? So I don't know if somebody works with crystals. It took me right to land, okay? So there's something with lands, minerals, crystals. I'm just gonna put, can you guys hear me? I don't want to look. Okay, I'm just gonna put my energy into the crystal for a minute. The only thing that's in my head is like sending all my love to you. I don't know if somebody like is manifesting you, trying to really reach you telepathically, or it's the universe just giving you a whole bunch of love. I'm telling you guys, I'm shifting energy. So I guess that would be expected for the phone to do that. You know, when I have high energy, my phone does that anyway. So when I was doing my little finger thing, that's a unique bird out there. It sounds very dainty. I don't know if you can hear it. It reminds me of like an echo, but like vibration, like an echo as in like a universal echo, like a vibration. I don't know if you could hear. It was a dainty bird, but it's more of the echo. I don't know if you're listening to vibrational music like that. If you are, be very careful because you want to be able to raise your vibration on your own. You don't want to just step into higher vibration, especially if you're meditating. Be very careful what you're listening to because you can go schizophrenic like that. I'm not playing. Very uncomfortable again. So I suggest you step out of this energy and step into this energy. Step out of that unconditional. There might be unconditional something go. Just step out of whatever no longer is serving you. Please step into this. I am more than enough proof. This reading is more than enough proof of something. It's clear as day to me. Not me, like I haven't had this type of epiphany. I haven't. This is somebody who's already set something into motion. I haven't set mine into motion yet. So I don't know who this message is. As soon as I said there's already a plan, it shut down. And then it took me right back to, I gotta be careful with what I say. The sound's back. You guys didn't hear what I was saying? As I just got done saying, I know I need to watch what I say. It's like, why do they give me this job if I can't say exactly what I want to say? It's almost like in my brain, it skips ahead. I already know certain answers. And I think that's why I kind of fear some stuff when it comes to knowing certain futures or getting so deep into something, guys, because like it's so easy for me, and that's why I think like you haven't seen me make major moves yet, because I'm not gonna lie to you, it's extremely intimidating that something like that, like I know I gotta watch my hands. I know when I got the goosebumps, I can't move my hands right now. And I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have said it, and I said it. But they blocked you guys from what I said anyway. But it's like, why do they give me this gift and this ability if I gotta watch what I say? It's like, if they're speaking through me, I think they need to watch what they say. I think what I do is I pick up on it and I jump with it, and sometimes I think they think that I'm not gonna figure it out, and I figure it out, and then it's like, shit, what do I do? And then they instantly like erase it from me. I can't explain it. It is the oddest, weirdest thing. But I will tell you, like, that's another reason why you haven't seen me jump on something yet, because I'm not gonna lie, it is extremely intimidating, the capability I have. But this is somebody who knows, and like I said, is in motion, is a plan. Okay, so freaking eyeballs. Everything feels sticky and heavy. Courage. You're exhausted. I'm not, like, you can hear me, I'm guessing. I'm like not even on this level right now. Like, I just transitions, like, I don't even know where I'm at right now. It's like they're probably just waiting for me to walk through these doors. It's like I have like 5 doors in front of me. I feel like I'm sitting on the Price is Right, but here's the thing, I'm on a cloud. Hi. What's up?
It stops snowing like whenever I got home. And Ben has a dentist, and that's in 15 minutes now, so I might take your car. And because your car's behind mine, because I parked in front of yours because Grandpa wasn't there, but now he is. And I'll drive super safe.
Where's the dentist?
Londonderry.
Buttrick? Yeah, go ahead, just be careful.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not leaving for like 15 minutes.
Okay. No, I'm nauseous. They're in my purse.
Now you're nauseous?
Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
Because of me?
No.
Oh.
Not at all.
What's for dinner?
I gotta make chicken cutlet. I have to.
What?
I have to, because I just said that to Grandma, I know. I didn't want to cook tonight, but Mia has home ec and she has to make the meal, which means I'm making it. But like all that prep project last night, it took like 2 hours. It's insane. Like when you write a recipe and you do it correctly, it's so much work. No, I'm not kidding.
No,
you know, when I cook, I cook, everything is done at the right time, because I've been doing it for so long, right? Like it's a freaking project. So it's like I'm not even looking. I was out. 81 likes, 81 minutes. You guys, the synchronicity is crazy. Cuckoo. My energy is just this. I wonder if I should just be done. I saw like 5 doors to walk through. This one talks about willpower and determination. They want to remind you your true strength lies within yourself. When your chips are down, you can draw strength from your belief. Difficulty will pass. See what I'm saying? Like, I just explained my story and then I just saw 5 doors, but I was on a cloud. It's like cloud 9, but like, which one do you want to walk through? You have a choice. What do you want to do? You know, 1616. What the frig? I did see 1616 on my phone. It was 1016 with the 16th, but what I meant to do was look up 8181, and now it's 8282. This is very overwhelming for me right now. I'm gonna do 8181. According to the scripture, it's new beginnings. Surrender and release those parts of your life that are no longer working for you. You got something way better. Not way better, but you got a better life coming to you. My terminology is way better. It talks all about abundance and prosperity. I'm freaking exhausted right now. Somebody is just exhausted. The 8282 means that the power is very strong. The 8282 is an indication one door is beginning to open as another one is about to close. Be sure you listen to your intuition. You follow the steps. Study abundance during these times of change. The number 8 is power. The 2 carries the energy of balance, is duality. Use your natural tendencies and wisdom and go after your desire. So, my brain is scattered. Look at me. I look like a huge, like, I really do got a figure. I don't know what is, I think there's somebody's very insecure about something, because I promise you I'm not, but I notice it every time I'm looking at myself. There's some type of insecurity that is just not necessary. I don't know what that is regarding, but that has been strong for like almost 2 weeks now. Because when it says the camera really adds on weight, the camera really adds on weight. But it's not me. Well, you know what I mean? Like, it's me, right? But like, it's not me that's insecure right now. And the fact that I'm continuously pointing it out, please change your thought process. Do mirror magic if you need to. Tell yourself you're beautiful. I can't move my hands right now. I already know it's gonna go down. Tell yourself you're beautiful. Let me settle my energy. I'm gonna clarify these for you. I really don't want to, but I feel like I need to. Okay, so and I just said in my head, back to life, back to reality. So it's like you go from one energy to another. It's stopping you. Go after the one that makes you feel good. Guys, Sheldon just looked at me in the most creepy way ever. I'm going to show you Sheldon. Okay? like, that's like, look at him checking you out. Could you see him? Did you see his face? Did you see his eyes? But it creeped me out. He does not creep me out. I know I'm back. Hold on. I just gotta clear my energy again. Like, no, he's talking to me. I don't want him to be part of this, guys. It's like, I know to you guys, it's just like, it might just be like an animal for you. But like, it killed Kai. It killed Kai, you know, and like, so I worry. Alright, so let's step out of that. But that's literally what took Kai's life, you know? So I really didn't want him to be a spirit animal. I didn't. And it's like, he is. I just didn't want that for him. So sometimes there's just things in life you can't control. So, lots of messages for you guys. Okay, let me just step out of this. Because they really want me to clarify for you, and it's this energy. The channeling is relentless, so I just have to work through it. So I better be inspiring you guys. Apparently you have something to work through, so let's put it into motion, okay? All right. He's a wise tortoise. All right.
I'm going.
All right, I love you.
Love you.
Love you. It talks about living a long life. This is stuff I know, but in case you guys don't know, okay? It talks about living a long life. It's a great symbol of longevity, endurance. It represents virtues that humans are often find a hard time to keep. All right, like patience, knowledge, stability. Turtles, like, they can do that. Like I said, as humans, like, it is hard for us to do that. You know what I mean? So he is a wonderful mascot. I just didn't want him to be one. But whatever a tortoise symbolizes, you know, for you, it's definitely, you know, I just knew the way he was looking at me, like, and that sucks. Because it's like it was him, but it wasn't him. It was his inner him. It was like his like authentic him. You know what I mean? Like it was the spirit in him. Like he's not just a tortoise. Like he's way more than that. But I feel that way towards animals anyway. I just I didn't want him to be. So out of my hands. 4 coin. My stomach hurts. It's crampy. I don't know if you're having stomach problems. Stress. Stressed out. You know? That's that 4 coin. There's an ending that needs to take place, guys. As I just said, my stomach. I don't know if you're having stomach problems. Like, this is the part of being an empath that's so crazy. Because it's like, I feel the energy before it even comes out. But this hurts. It's painful. It's like, you might even have, like, not a hernia. Possible. But, what's the other things? Not stress balls. Ulcers. Right? Like, you might even have ulcers right now. Or you're borderline ulcers. Okay? So, careful. Alright? Because all the magic is right here. Okay? So, let the magic happen. Stop trying to please other people. Or, I don't know how you I just pictured someone at a desk. I don't know how you sit at a desk with this type of stress. Maybe your job is way too stressful. It is time to get out of that job. I don't know. Hi, buddy. It's my body. It's my body. Let me just... Jesus. I don't know if you think it's just like something you're eating. It's way more than that, guys. This is stress related, okay? It's like all I want to do is unbutton my pants to release the pain, but you can't take away ulcers. Or you can try healing yourself. Alright, I'll work on it later. Tell me about the 9 of Wands. I was gonna kind of try to heal the belly, the pain, but I'm just gonna move on and not stay in that energy and hope it just subsides. And I do feel like it's going away as I'm moving closer, moving on, you know. So and I've stressed that plenty of times, Nine of Wands. Plenty of times, the minute you act on something, shit starts to subside, and my belly's subsiding as I'm moving forward, okay? So, stress, it could be stress, headaches, belly aches, you know, tension in your back. You could be having muscle spasms. It's affecting your health, okay? Your mental being. There could be some depression behind that. That does not need medication is what I'm hearing, okay? Whether you're on it or not, no judgment. It's if you just don't pursue that route if that's the case. The Nine of Wands, all right? So past lives. So again, past life regression, it's stressing you out. You could be having dreams, but see, it's over, a completion. You know what I mean? Like, there's that Ace of Wands. You're right there. Let it go, all right? Like, also, again, past life regression, okay? Past life memories, or it's legitimately saying you gotta leave your past life. Like, whatever you're moving towards, it's a brand new life. Your life changes drastically. Okay, but I'm not, it's not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing. See, that card, like I said, success is right there. That card right there screams success. You just got to complete this one last thing. You already know what to do. It's clear. You already know what to do. Compromise, the Fool, and innocence. So there's something beautiful here. It's a new fresh start. It's like your inner child. It's innocent, it's playful, it's refreshing. What else was it? Innocence, the Fool, compromise. Yeah. So it's with somebody too, obviously. If there's compromise that's needed, because it's not like in your head where you're trying to make sense of it. It's Ace of Wands. See? Breakthrough. Absolutely beautiful. Ace of Wands. Breakthrough. Okay? Here comes the adventure. And the Eight of Coin is like an adventure with the Page of Wands. It is an adventure. It's a new area of study. It's a new project. Eight of Wands. Eight of Coin. Eight of Wands. You're going to get a message. You're going to be talking to someone soon. Journey is going to start. I just swallowed snot. And sharing was right there. Eight of Coin. Sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas. That was like two right there. I just want one for the Eight of Coin, please. Letting go. Integration is the yin and the yang. All right. Let go. You've had a breakthrough. Your previous life, and not another life. Your current life. You have a whole new life. A whole new life, a redo, a second chance. People don't get this in life that often, guys. It's a whole new life. You're leaving one life behind for another. But this new life, it's success, it's adventure, productivity. There's something there too, right? But like, let it go. You got two eights side by side. 8 and an 8. That talks about a lot of stuff. You add one more 8, it's massive money, but this is on a breakthrough of massive. But we already knew you were on a landmine. The 8 of 8 is a vibration. It's about your financial future. All right, you're on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life too, right? So I did mention religion earlier, so I don't know if somebody's really stepping into the spiritual realm. But you know, power, vibration, achievement, success, striving, move forward, it's progress, attainment, a message. You know, you also got to keep your finances in check to ensure yourself to have a solid foundation for you and your loved ones. But your future prosperity, it's a given. All right, you guys are responsible. You are, but I said you guys. You are responsible for your own income, abundance, and well-being. So you are going to have to work for this, but I don't think it's going to be hard or sad or treacherous. Like, I think it's going to be, it's smooth. I'm a smooth operator, right? So just know that the universe has your financial and material abundance on the way for you, suggesting you will receive unexpected rewards for your work, especially your past work. The universe is abundant and is generous. It's going to reward you. Great financial prosperity is yours now and in the future. Karma repaid in full. So it's coming back at you. If you're going to put money into something, it's like coming back tenfold. Like, you just having an abundant all the way around fulfillment. But you guys' reads have been linked to money lately. It also suggests there's a phase right now, a circumstance or a situation in your life that's about to end is a sign of a forewarning to enable you to prepare yourself for the life accordingly. It may also indicate that you are winding up for an emotional career or a relationship phase in your life. And I just showed all those emotions, right? But it's like a new phase, and I did say together, right? So there is something with someone. But it's like you move forward on this. Your life is set up for life just the way you always wanted it, with love, money, happiness, health. Like, it's karma, like I said, we paid in full when we talked about the past life the other day. Like, it's ideal, and it's gotta be scary as fuck and emotional-ish as fuck. There's not gonna lie to you. Page of Wands. What a beautiful read today. The amount of channeling and messages, and even how that said forewarned. The first card I read you earlier about the obedience and putting it into motion, that was being forewarned too, right? But it's not a bad warning at all. And I just almost saying, just the way you are. I don't know the beginning of that song, but all these love songs, wow. Wow. Wowee. Completion. Alright, so yeah. The Page of Wands right here. So people might look at you like something's very taboo, but I think you're going to get over that with the outsider here. But like, all you got to do is light the match, and you found your puzzle piece. This is also telling me right now it's already completed. The success is here. And that it's like that Aries read I just did today. You know, it's like it's already set into motion. The match has already been lit. The success is here. Stop telling yourself this has potential, this has this. Action. It's time to go after it. Action. You're gonna get satisfaction. Because that song just came to me. Action. You know what to do. Satisfaction. It's old. 3 of Cups. And this was that success. I also see a little struggle in that. Not struggle to reach success. I think it's yeah, see, compromise. Turning in. So it's your own mental battle. This is between you and someone else. There's going to have to be a compromise. I don't want that one though. Too many else fell out. But that's why I said there's a little bit of a struggle, but this also speaks of success. Not trouble to get to success. Sorry, I never finished. It's just there's something troubling, but like it's your desires are right there. Look at that. Success and the source. The universe got you. They got you. Thanks, Teresa. But see, it's like extra confirmation, guys. What a beautiful reading. It's 10:44. I know that's a pretty significant number spiritually. So here we go again. 1044. Self-leadership, control. It brings fame, popularity, strong unity. And in the beginning, remember I was like UNITY, but cooperation, which is that compromising. All right. So it's a break free from strongholds. So whatever you are leaving in the past is, I get it, but it's a new life. Proceed forward. Okay. But I always go into this one particular one and read the last thing because it's always another message. To look for new ways to get your work done more efficiently. You're definitely gifted. You have creativity and your communication skills are great. I almost said on fire. Like I was giving myself credit. Use the talents to enhance your own life and uplift and support humanity, which is your purpose, that purposeful thing I was feeling, right? And you got a lot of positive energies around you. Encourage people. Strive ahead. Do not take no for an answer. Expect miraculous answers and solutions to appear as you need them. So go with the flow. That also tells me someone doesn't have all the answers yet. So there's hesitation, which is like, but such a positive read, a very powerful read. I think everyone who's watching should try to place yourself within that read and be positive. It is the energy to come up with something sensational. So, or it might just come to you and it might not be as hard as you think. But I'm telling you, for some people, this is already, you already know what this is regarding. And remember, I used to tell you guys, I told you guys, I would love this type of already knowing, even though I have it in a knowing. This is something that's already like in motion, like, so it's in motion for like almost everybody, right? But like, no, it is everybody. It's just how it goes. This looks awfully successful. It just depends on your attitude, right? But meaning like, there is a massive group, because there's billions within the world, right? So, and we're all grouped by soul groups, lessons, unity, people you meet, right? It's like a reincarnation. There's massive groups. That's why everybody can relate to so many stories, where that's why everyone's like, it's my story, it's my story. Well, of course it is, because it's millions and millions and millions of people's story, because you're grouped. It just depends what reader you find and what group you're working with. You would think it would all be, nah, everyone's different generation, unless everyone was meant to be grouped. And I've never looked at it that way. See, even my creative mind I can take my mind to a whole new level when I try to process or talk it out, right? I just heard walk it out. It makes me want to dance. Walk it out. But it's either something that's going to be presented to you with you in mind, or like I said, it's already on paper. It's just a matter of going after it, allowing it to happen. There's already, the match is lit, right? It's in work. It's actually beautiful because it's already in the works. Like, you can't stop it. It's also universal. So it's like you kind of have to give into it. You kind of have to surrender, because right there was where it was really hard for somebody to surrender, their past life, which their life now in the 3D, it's just their new life is their new life. It would never, but it's What a Wonderful Life is what I heard. Isn't that a movie? Yeah, What a Wonderful Life. Old black and white film. It's a great movie, actually. But it's not like, say you're leaving a relationship and going to another one. It's not like that. Like, it is for some, but it's not like that. Like, this is such a transformative thing. It's a new life. It's a new area of work. It's a new community. There's a move. There's unity. There's is purpose. There's, you feel it, like it's like, take it as a celebrity, somebody going from an actress, actor, to doing amazing things, and the next thing you know, it's like mind blown, and they're now a politician. You know what I mean? Like it's drastic, but it's to enhance your life, and it's actually the life you always wanted. I think it's just you didn't picture it going down this way, or you didn't expect what you would have to leave behind. Like, it's massive. People might not understand, like, the vision I'm getting, like, it's crazy. This is not a little shift. This is massive. But it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. I love you guys. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. I think I'm going to take a walk. And got the Empress with the Eight of Wands. So here comes some type of message, possibly towards a feminine, or the feminine reaching out, you know, but it's like, it's going to the Empress. Hold on, this was first. Yeah, it's coming right towards you, because the love arrows, the Cupid arrows, the Cupid arrows are coming right towards you. So the feminine is going to get a message real soon, and it's going to be successful. And if you ask me, yeah, the Eight of Cups, success with the Six of Wands. You're going right to the Ten of Cups with the Four of Wands. You're setting your foundation. I'm just reading like the bottom of the cards. That was beautiful. Anywho, I'm exhausted. Like I said, I don't know if I'll be back or not. It just depends on my energy. I am gonna take a walk. I'm repeating things, but what I'm gonna do right now is actually take out, I almost said Kai Kai. I'm gonna take out Sheldon, all right, and bless him. Like, wish I had holy water. I think I have some in my crucifix if I open it. I'm feeling I need to bless him. So, I love you guys. Maybe I'll see you later. I don't know. I'll definitely get one more story out for you. I'm going to do Cappy next with the saga continues. The story continues. But the energy is moving. It's fantastic. It's hard. It's emotional. I can keep going. It's relentless. All right. But like, I suggest you kind of maybe even rewatch this video. It's extremely powerful. It might be a little too powerful for some, but necessary. Okay, I love you guys so much.